Good morning, y'all. You know, I said that there will be times when we're going to talk about different things, practical things, daily things that have to deal with our life. And I'm in my chill mode right now. I want to talk about, if I would have a topic, it is they grow up. And what I mean by they, we're talking about our children. You know, at one point or another, you were as a child, all of us were. But the message is to us parents and about the time that we spend with our children, and not just the time we spend with our children, but how we spend time with our children. I'll show you something important to me. See them babies right there? Important to me. And then I'll come over here and show you 4 generations. This picture's old, but that's 4 generations right there. Is family important? Maybe not so much in our culture as it would be in Eastern culture and in Middle Eastern culture. But to me it is. And everyone knows that I'm a Bible man. I love to study the Word and teach the Word. But I'm going to talk about being a parent. You know, Malachi chapter 4, the end of the chapter says, and in the last days, I'll bring the prophet Elijah. And he would turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children back to the fathers. And you know, back then they could say sons, fathers and sons, but that is because of the culture and the time. And but we don't live in those times anymore, but the message is still the same. To finish that, it says, I will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, or to the sons, and the hearts of the sons to the fathers. Or, it's a message, I will curse the land with a curse. The land is cursed. And it's because of the relationship between parents and their children. How can you speak on this, James? Well, see this right here? I'm incarcerated. They came to see me. Even though I was locked up, I wasn't able to be the father that I wanted to be. I couldn't teach my sons to change the oil or a tire, or watch them graduate, talk to them about their first date the way that I wanted to, or show, just, you know, take my daughters on daddy-daughter dates. I missed a lot of stuff, graduations and parties and questions and homework, but I did get visits, and I did stay on the phone, thanks to their mothers. Money being put on my account so that I could stay in contact with them, and them coming to see me. And when they became adults, they came to see me on their own. What are you saying, Clay? I don't want y'all on here too long. 10 minutes is enough. We have to spend time with our children. We have to think about our children. We're having children, but we need to their games matter. One of my daughters, she posted, and she wants to talk about it, she says she was crushed because she missed her son's first basket. That's what I'm talking about. But she missed it because she was working. or going to school to become something better so she could be a better mother. Acceptable. But we have some mothers and some fathers out there that don't even go to a game. They don't even ask them how's school, how's work. They don't sit down. They drop them off here. They drop them off there. I just, we got fathers who smack their kids around, call them all kind of names right there in the house, but don't say shit to them. But do this, do that, barking orders, barking this, barking that, instead of showing them and doing things with them. Y'all know I take care of my parents the best that I can and be there for them. I'm not their like caregiver, well, kind of, yeah, but my parents are still healthy and strong and to the point to where they can do things. Now, my other father, James Evans, he's in a nursing home. And there's only so much that I can do, but what I can do, I will do. There's nothing to do. Listen, y'all, love is a powerful thing. Knowledge is power, wisdom is leverage, but love conquers all. And love is the most powerful thing, and it doesn't matter. You got to find out where you're at on this pendulum. Are you the child? You can't tell a child not to be hurt because their parent doesn't want to spend time with them. That'd be ridiculous because it hurt me. Those of us that are in our 20s, 30s, and 40s, we're in the middle of this thing. We're having children, we have children, or we have grandchildren. And if you are hurt as a child, I'm asking you to ask and pray for healing so that you can be a good parent and a good grandparent. And if you are a parent or a grandparent who has nothing to do with their children, now I get it if a kid is disrespectful. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to say, you know what, I'm not going to deal with that drama. There's a time and a place where you have to leave your child be. Not in your heart and your head. And where you getting that from, Clay? The prodigal son. Dad, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm going to do what I want to do. Give me my stuff. Dad said, okay. But his dad never, which represents God, never stopped loving him. Didn't chase him. Listen, y'all, we can't enable our children either. We can't do everything for them. They got to grow up. This is a very tedious thing. There's a book out there called Boundaries. I'm going to kind of keep pushing this book. McLeod. Get the book, read the book. It's about how to deal with relationships. If you don't know how to be a good parent, there's plenty of literature out there on how to be a parent. How to be a good child, a faithful child, a respectful child. Your parents may be addicts, your parents may be in prison, your parents may be not what you think they ought to be, but you don't know what they've been through to make them the way that they are. I'm trying to get understanding all the way around this table, but somewhere it's got to be taken care of. We got to start looking deeper into this thing. We got men in prison because of lack of fathers. Most men in prison didn't have a father. Most girls in prison didn't have a father to show them how a man should treat them. Most of us men are hardcore and rigid because we don't have mothers. Mothers to show us how to nurture. It's okay to love. It's okay to cry. It's okay to hug. It's okay to be affectionate. Because that's who we are. God gave us emotions so that we can gauge where we're at. That's our spider sense tingling. That's to let us know something's great, something's good, but we have to learn emotional intelligence. If you got a problem being with your emotions and you're all over the place, Google emotional intelligence and get you some study. We have to educate ourselves, people. We just can't be winging it. Listen, I love my children. I love my family. If you know anything about me, I'm a good dad, from prison or not, from miles away or around the corner. So I'm begging you and I'm beseeching you, brethren and sisters, by the mercies of God, again, that you present your body a living sacrifice to your children, to your elderly parents. Show respect and love for one another, and we can heal this land. Yeah, we can go to the polls, but we can also take care of things at home. I'm James Battle Tested Clay, and that's my message for this week. Love y'all. Peace.